Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for November the 14th, 2020. I was going to say 2022. What am I thinking? 2024! Hope everyone's having a good day. Let's see. Good morning, Cookie. Good morning, Sappy. Good morning, Fighter. Let's see who else is on today while I drink my Cuffum coffee from Gun Barrel. And Taz is around, Sap's around, and Stargate Wars is around. So we'll see if anybody else shows up a little bit later. For the moment, let's get some Dabo done here. Play Dabo. Yes, thank you, I will. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
How are you?
Barely awake and just...
those days. Hold it, it's like 2 in the... No, it's like noon there, right?
It is, yeah, but I'm still not awake.
Been there.
Probably doesn't help that I went to bed around 1:30.
No, that does not help.
Nah, I thought so.
Yeah, I wound up not going to class yesterday due to reasons.
Oh.
Reasons.
Oh?
I had to go out and do some stuff, and then had some more stuff to do, and then something else exploded. And by the time I got home, it was 3, and I still hadn't walked the dogs, and it's just like, ugh. Cliff!
Oh.
Cliff has watched Cliff is currently on a 3-stream streak. I can't say that one. Morning, Cliff. And Sav informs us that single keys jumped to 17 million. Wow.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Yes. And now they're back down to 13.9. Well, somebody last night wanted to get something. So, there we go. Don't think I've got any keys on this tune.
I don't think I have money for keys.
Well,
Is there a sale or something for keys?
No, not at the moment. Not that I'm aware of. There's no Zen sale, and I don't think there's a key sale going on.
There was a sale on bundles, but...
Yeah, there was a...
Not the keyring bundle for sure.
Yeah, there's nothing going on the keys at the moment. And it looks like it's a bunch of bundles that are on sale.
Yeah, all of them, I think.
Yeah, and a few other things, too. There's some packs that are available. Bundles. I'm not buying them right now, but I've got my money set aside. We'll take a look at it.
Yeah, there's only...
Key sale is on console.
Right, oh, look at those bastards. Oh.
We must watch our language, but what are you looking at?
Look at me. 3-stream streak as well.
Oh, indeed, it just popped up here.
Don't give me attendance. Piss. Fucker off. I'm not gonna shoot attendance like that. Like, it gave me 120. Yeah, like I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Sure. Go away.
Well, I was nice, and I spent the first 5 minutes taking off all the ground stuff I had to do by doing it, leaving me only with destroy Undine ships, which isn't that much better. Sav has redeemed a message saying, "This message is highlighted for your safety." Thank you, Sav.
Oh. What? Safety against what?
Just in general, it's safe. It's Sav.
Fair enough. I feel safer already.
See? So in the States and probably other places too, when there's the white zone is for loading and unloading only. I have something to say about that, Sav, in just a minute. But in American police shows, they use yellow crime scene tape to mark off areas.
Okay.
You can buy that in stores. So during Halloween, everybody's got crime scene tape or closed for safety inspection. Oh, not original. No. I can't remember, Sav, but didn't ESD used to have background messages saying things like the white zone is for loading and unloading only? I haven't sat there and listened to the background.
The old one had. I don't know if the new one has any message.
They need to do stuff like that. Because I was just doing something there once, and I realized there's all this great stuff going on in the background, and I wasn't paying attention to it. How much fun did I miss?
I always like that for like the newest shows like Discovery or Strange New Worlds, where you actually they're in, like walking through a corridor and there is a message, and that there is some sort of either mentioning of something in lore, like they stumbled something or something like it, and it's like oh my god, so many little teeny tiny details. I love those.
It's the teeny tiny that makes it for me.
Yeah, it makes it so much more fun and just more fleshed out, I guess. I don't know. It's just It's a vibe
It
for me. I
adds
like it.
Well, they say when you're cooking that you need to season every stage of the cooking, and they call it layering flavors. So it's definitely layering the flavors of the game.
Yeah, and I think they should do more of that in the game.
I agree. It can't be that expensive to do crazy background things like that.
Oh, you can just add it to the audio like
Exactly.
at a random interval. Like, Jesus, it's not so difficult with all the RNG that's already in the game. Like,
Yep. No, I
don't think
agree.
it's gonna break up if you had an audio cue or something. I mean, they do have some messages on EST, but they're so generic and very repetitive. It's like, I don't think they've added anything since they refurbished the ESD.
No, there's still some chat about them redoing ESD probably in 2025. I don't know if they'll... Yeah, they had been chattering about it before the Cryptic Deca whole shenanigans started.
Well, but Picard Season 3 kind of changed things a little bit, so...
Yeah. So I don't know what's going to go on with that. The social zones need some updates. DS9's fine, but it really doesn't have a room that's big enough to do a social zone.
Well, my problem with DS9 is that they made it so accurately sized inside that it feels a bit cramped with annoying NPCs. And I get it that there was originally kind of like the background actors and stuff. They made it look kind of crowded, but it's detrimental for gameplay. So like you're moving about and you bump into NPCs every 2-3 milliseconds.
Yeah, and actually this is not to scale, because if they had done it to scale, it would have been so constrictive that, yeah, you could not get... This is what, maybe 7 people across?
It's not 1-to-1, but then the interior is definitely like closer to what it's supposed to be on the show than what it used to be originally in the game. Because the original in the game was so oversized, you felt like in the Gulliver or something. Like it. Just
I actually loved the original DS9. I loved running around there and going into some of those rooms. It was so fun.
I mean, yeah, I did like the rooms, and I didn't notice the difference until I actually saw the difference.
Yeah.
When I was watching DS9, I was like, wait, that doesn't look right. This looks a little smaller than in the game. What the hell? Like barn door rooms, exactly. There, like half of the rooms are like, yeah, this could be a storage room. This doesn't look like a stateroom.
No, those were storage rooms. I used to clean
a lot of rooms were supposed to be like a conference room, but they were so bloody big.
Well, they were storage rooms. Hey, what's on your list today?
Oh, I've got everything, almost everything space, and I need to do the red alert before it goes away. That's my last one.
Okay.
I've got Terran ships and dreadnoughts for the big part.
I've got Undine ships, so we can get some stuff done here. But let's get that red alert. Let's do your red alert first.
And rerolled. Okay, I'm good for all space, hull healing space. Yep.
Okay, let me grab a red alert for you, and we'll see what we get here.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Mine are timing out at 1 this afternoon, I think, because of yesterday.
And I don't know why I do have American accent today. Don't ask me. I think it's I assimilate what I hear, and I hear American with you, so it's just like, ooh.
Wee woo, by the way.
Wee woo, by the way. Indeed.
Speaking of American accents, the Dark Mom Consortium did start a Blue Sky account yesterday, so I will post the links to that.
Let me follow.
Let me get all the stuff, and I'll send it out to everybody, and we can go from there. I just did it last night, and I was like, brain dead, but it's done.
Dark Mom Consortium, Blue Sky Social followed. Thank you.
I will listen to that in a little bit, Sav.
I do like Blue Sky. It looks good. Picking up and people, the influx of people has been noticeable because there's no new posts and stuff. It used to be dead at the beginning.
Of course.
But now it's fine.
Well, we were discussing it at work yesterday because we don't use Twitter. Play it on stream. Am I going to get a copyright on it, Sav? Is Cliff going to yell at me for... No, Cliff wouldn't yell at me for language because it's from television. But yeah, give me a second. Sav sent me something, so hang on a sec. Once we're done shooting things here...
What's that?
I will send it. Or play it, rather. Yeah, coffee has not hit the bloodstream. I'm still waking up at 4 in the morning, and it's...
It's noon and I'm still not awake.
Yeah, but it's one reason I couldn't go to class yesterday. The thought of being so tired I can't drive a car at 8 p.m. and still having a 3-hour drive ahead of me. Yep.
No. That sounds awful.
They didn't want to leave the doggers home alone because one dogger had been sick, but is doing well. But she would feel very bad if Mom's not there.
Of course, you're the mom.
Exactly.
Not only the dog mom, but their mom.
So apparently, at some point last night, a massive tree limb came down on my porch, landed on my furniture, missed my house by inches.
Oh.
So I went out this morning with the dogs from the bedroom window or from the bedroom door. There's a huge tree limb down, and it's like, huh, I didn't hear that.
That before. That wasn't there before.
And the doggos didn't say anything about it. So I have no idea when it came down. And I think nothing's damaged, which is just amazing.
It's strange that the dogs never noticed.
Yeah, that surprised me. Good morning, Board King. What are you doing up at this hour?
I'm wondering that myself.
Uh-huh. We're doing a little red alert here, but we're going to be doing some Terran ships and some Undine ships and probably a Dreadnought.
Or two. Well, actually. Wait, that counted for I did do Dreadnoughts in this rather later on.
There's one Dreadnought in here for sure, and if somebody got the Borg Cube, you would have gotten 2 Dreadnoughts out of this. And Cliff wants to join us. Give me 1 sec here. I'm going to play this thing from Sav first, so give me a moment.
What's Sav doing up at this early?
Sav hasn't gone to bed yet.
Does she even go to bed?
No. She's constantly awake. Yeah. Sav, where did you post it? I ran through everything too fast. It's not in the lounge. It's not in Stream Chat channel. Sav, where'd you put it? Once I click on things, they disappear, so I have to find things later.
What, the 50 ways to eat cock? No, there's a meme.
No. Here we go. There it is. I found it, Sav. Right. This is 2 seconds.
Let's go already! Let's go already! Let's go already!
Thank you, Sav. I will put that on the stream deck. Yes, I found it then, Sav. Before you even said that, I finally did it. I find the new DS9 rather laggy. It's because it's overpopulated. There's usually too many people in there at once, and it can't handle it. All right. Board King, do you... Oh, you're Klingon.
Yeah, I'm Klingon.
They need to remove NPCs from around the memorial on DS9. Yes, they do. Hey, did they add Tony Todd to the memorial yet?
I don't think they have
that today.
Okay.
They probably do that today, probably.
I thought they might do it on... I have done it on Tuesday.
I don't think they had the time to prepare it.
It doesn't take that long to prepare.
Well, you don't know how Deca operates. It might just need time.
That's true. That is very true. Okay, Fighter has redeemed Mom Hydration. So, Fighter, you have your choice. We can Mom Hydrate with more Cuffum coffee from Gun Barrel Coffee in Batavia, Illinois, or we can drink LaCroix apricot essenced water. What is your preference? I've got one in each hand.
Apricot essence water?
Yes. God. Okay, so it's just sparkling water. And instead of adding flavor to it, it adds smell to it. So you think you're drinking something fruity and sweet, but what you're drinking is water. It's a clever idea.
I've heard of those. Mm-hmm. So you're still drinking water and properly hydrating, but you think you're drinking something nice. Well, I mean, half of the taste actually comes from the smell anyway.
Exactly. So there's 2 ways they do it. This one has got, as soon as you pop it, the flavoring or the scent comes out of solution, so you smell it. So after about an hour, the smell disappears. There's another company that actually has a little tab on the top that when you open it, it has like a cartridge that has the scent in it. So you smell it there.
You can swap it out too.
Probably not easily, but yes, you can. Good morning, Taz.
Good morning.
Would you like to join us for some pew pew?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will drink the water for you then. And I immediately reach for the coffee. So yes, LaCroix apricot essenced water.
I'm drinking a Calypso.
What's a Calypso?
Never heard of that.
It's a lemonade drink.
Oh, okay.
Last night I mixed it with my Kraken and my Barbosa.
What's Kraken?
Rum.
Kraken rum and Barbosa rum.
They're both rums. So we have Terran chips.
But if you get
first,
if you get those 3 drinks, hence, I made a new drink called the Dead Man's Drink. It actually was really good.
Did it make you feel dead afterwards?
No, the names. You got Calypso, Kraken, and Barbosa. If you get those 3 names, they have one thing in common.
Aside from Pirates of the Caribbean?
That's it.
All right, we have our choice. We can do Jupiter Eratus, or we can do Counterpoint. Do we have a preference here?
Yeah, let's do Jupiter maybe because it didn't pop out yesterday, I think. We had something else pop out?
No, we did Jupiter yesterday.
Oh, wait, we did. It actually dragged for a long bit because...
We have 4 people, so whatever we pick, it's going to pop.
Well, you can't do private.
Can we do private for a TFO? I thought we can only do private for patrols.
Most of them, yeah, you can.
Oh, we can, yeah, sure.
Queue.
Absolutely, Board King. Let me send you an invitation. We'll have a full team then.
And I'm just going to take myself a Credence because I haven't flown that in a while.
Okay, now we got a full team.
Can't decide which...
Sav says, I like coffee like I like people. I don't like people. Thank you, Sav.
Yeah, I've heard something similar on TikTok. I like my coffee how I like my women. I'm gay. That's accurate for me, actually. I really don't like coffee.
Okay, Counterpoint or Jupiter?
Whichever. I mean, you can keep...
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
You can do Jupiter, yeah. Counterpoint is usually like an endeavor anyway.
It's tedious.
Jupiter doesn't actually... I mean, Counterpoint doesn't actually... Sorry, Jupiter doesn't actually end up as an endeavor yet.
No, not yet. Obviously, we have mining at the Vlukta asteroid field for the endeavor for the next 36 hours or so. 30 hours, something like that. I
did mine last night when I got off work.
I did my endeavors when I got home after walking the dogs, but I had been at the gym yesterday, and I am in so much pain today. And
well, that's never good.
Yeah, my legs are killing me. I'm so glad I didn't go to class last night.
I think it was a good decision anyway.
And then I've gotten the mining endeavor completed right as you started streaming. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, you can time it out if you don't want to do it.
I think I find it tedious.
So I don't use Facebook very often, but I happen to see something from a cousin of mine whose granddaughter, now I'm feeling old, is doing some high school project where they're selling charcuterie boards, the boards themselves, not the meat, for their high school project and fundraiser. And it's a 3-hour drive from here, and I thought, what the heck, I'll go up and surprise them, then realized I have no idea exactly where they live. It's a town of like 500,000 people.
Oh, no.
So I sent a message saying, hey, I doubt I can make it, but if I can you send me the address? And the upshot is they want to get together for lunch next week because apparently where I live is about the meeting point between one cousin and the other cousin. So we're going to get together for the first time in like 30 years.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
This is the one where we just shoot stuff, right?
They're all the ones where we just shoot stuff.
Hull hearing's done.
Yeah, I gotta repair false space. I hate that one.
I'm guessing collective kills anyway, so...
Oh, yeah.
Be done with the Terran side in a jiffy.
Yes, you will. Got Ruskava. I'll watch Jupiter.
I'll watch
Trying to
Uranus.
cover Alpha.
Okay.
To close the damn thing.
No idea what I'm doing here. I'm just shooting
Well,
stuff.
the easiest way is find one of the stations, help close the rifts. Once we close 15 rifts, it goes to the next point, or we have to wait for the timer to go. This one is time-gated, she says, pointing out something that if you were the type of person who would do an AFK, which of course none of us would ever do, but if you were, once you get that first sequence done of the, 10 Terran ships in the Riskava, you could, in theory, just go make yourself a sandwich and come back 12 minutes later. In theory.
Warning, shunning procedures detected.
But none of us would ever do that.
Well, that is kind of frowned upon.
Oh, absolutely. It's just not something we would ever do.
Probably not frowning right now.
Probably nobody's awake right now to pay attention to us. Apparently they are.
Evading me?
Are they not coming there so they can get killed by you, Taz? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
No, I'm scared of you. They don't want to materialize in this universe as debris. Shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's going on on Beta? Excuse me? There's
Whoa.
2 people there. What the hell?
What the heck's going on in Beta?
There's 2 people there and they're still not handling it, and there's more rifts. Excuse me. Do your job or be removed by Admiral Quinn himself. From the roster, of course.
Admiral
That's
Quinn
better.
is my behind.
I'm sure he would like to hear that in person.
I got that one, Cliff.
Oh, more debris beaming in. I mean, kind of like Malon, dumping their own junkyard in someone else's universe, but this is still rude. They could at least send active ships that are capable of doing something. One thing I'm wondering, I know that is already a problem for Earth, like in our time, that there is so much space debris that it's really starting to be detrimental for like satellites and operating stuff. I'm wondering, does Starfleet have some sort of cleaning crew? Like, are there ships that are like made to clean all the debris?
You would think so.
Like, do they have that also for battlefields? Like, they were actively in the battlefield and it's in the Federation space. Do they actually send a cleaning ship?
Nope.
Like something like Cerritos class?
They leave it there as a lesson to somebody else.
We are unshappingly creating a planetary ring.
That's brilliant! I love that, Taz. We're going to have a ring of geosynchronous satellites. Right up until they lose power and...
It's the base material.
I mean, because they kind of did leave, like, ships in War 359, at least for here.
I'm sorry, Taz, what were you saying?
It's the base materials for us to create a planetary ring which would solve all our transport problems, period.
How would that solve our transport problems?
Well, a planetary ring could have multiple lift positions where they literally could lift something up from Europe and put it back down. And
so you're talking like a space elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that theorized, and there's a lot of talk about it lately.
I've heard that there is some sort of project that is trying to develop one.
Yep.
So, like, it would be cool, like, if they did something in the universe, like, I don't know, a comic book that is, like, in Lower Decks universe, like in Lower Decks timeline, showing another ship, like the Cerritos or something like it, just cleaning up the
Cliff,
mess
you have
of
just given me
battle.
a great idea for a fanfic. Thank you. Thank you. I've been trying to come up with an idea because I've lost my muse. I've forgotten how to write, and I needed something to kickstart me, and there you go. You've just given me the kickstart I needed.
Nice.
Sometimes you just need a prompt.
You really do.
good idea. I've got just too many prompts in my head, but that's ADHD for you.
Yeah, well...
I could start 10 books and I would never finish out either of them because,
I used to dedicate every Saturday night from midnight to 4 a.m. to write, because that would be when my husband and my son, who was a baby then, would be asleep. Make a pot of coffee, put on, of all things, disco music, and write.
Disco music? Wow.
It kind of kept me awake enough. Oh, well, you know,
I mean, I like to have some background sound because that actually makes me like awake because there's some sort of external stimuli. But I can't have vocals. I can't have lyrics. It just has to be like either some sort of ambience, some sort of lo-fi music that's just like banging in the background, but it can't be like too engaging because my brain will start to try processing the words, and that's just going to make me completely distracted.
Well, the good thing about disco music is there's not a lot of lyrics involved there. I mean...
Oh, depends which, but yeah, I suppose so. Oh, yeah,
I mean, at some point you're going to realize it's Burn Baby Burn, Disco Inferno, Burn Baby Burn, Disco Inferno. Okay, got it down pat.
Gonna ring my bell.
Yeah, ring my bell. Exactly.
But still, it's lyrics. I hear a voice and it's capturing my focus. It's not the lyrics, it's just a voice. So, yeah, it has to be some sort of, like, a film score that doesn't have any lyrics or something like it.
I've done film scores, too, and my husband used to buy me CDs of film scores. But the problem is then I'd be listening to that and remembering the movie and not writing the gosh darn book. So disco was mindless, and I could do that.
Yeah, I get why you would. Yeah, and like try to listen to soundtrack from The Lion King. Like it gets me instantly crying like a baby.
Exactly.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't even hear a TikTok from a concert because of the like. There's that scene from Mufasa dying, and it's like that music right there. It's just squeezing me like a lemon. I can't listen to it even on a bloody TikTok because it makes me tear up. It's like, why they have to write it so well? It was John Williams, wasn't it?
No, Lion King, absolutely
it's
not.
Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer.
Not for Lion King, no.
Lion King's Hans Zimmer. Lion King was composed by Hans Zimmer.
Is it really? You are right.
I know.
But there's individual songs. Okay, I'm thinking of the individual songs which are not.
Were made by Elton John as well.
Yeah, he did the, Hans Zimmer did the score, and then the individual songs that are in there are by different composers.
But like, Hans Zimmer is probably the ultimate composer when it comes to music. He can do anything. He even like did the Dune music. It's so different from anything he's done. Mind-blowing.
Oh, and Cliff reminds us, language. Thank you.
What is the word in B as for blood is bad word?
I don't know which one he's referring to, though it is in old school in the UK. It's a no-no word. I don't know if they still hold with that one. Not being from the UK. Or so my mother taught me. Either. And you're not from the UK either. But there's a lot of Elton John in there. There's a lot of Elton John. Hans Zimmer, though, Pirates of the Caribbean. Just love that one.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, they have a cool score.
Except for it, the music builds and builds, and you expect that musical climax that takes you over and into the end, and no, it just kind of fades out.
Yeah, it constantly builds up and then it just ends. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, I know it's because...
didn't Hans do the Pirates of the Caribbean too?
Yeah, he did all of them.
Oh no, not Pirates, but the Lone Ranger.
Did he? Possibly. Not the original.
No, not the original, but the new one with
Johnny Depp. Yes, he did. He has won 2 Oscars, 4 Grammys, nominated for 3 Emmys, and a Tony. He's also named on the list of the top 100 living geniuses.
Who?
Hans Zimmer.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know what's funny? One of his best music scores is from a film no one would have thought it's his, and that is so good. There is like it's very similar to what he did in Gladiator, because he did collaboration with oh god, what's her name? She's a vocalist that she doesn't actually sing with words, but she's doing vocalizations. Like, oh god, she was a muse for Zimmer for a long time. They do collabs every now and then.
May I queue us up for an Undine thingy?
Do we do Swarm as well? Because there's this thing.
Yeah, tell you what,
Give me a moment.
Yeah, we will do Swarm first, how's that?
I
By the way, if you're doing the daily event and it's not yet time for you to do Swarm... As soon as we're done with it, select the marks you want, but don't take them as the reward. Just click on them, log out. It works great. I did it yesterday on the other tune when we did Swarm or whatever we did, and I logged out immediately after and came back when the timer went off at like 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and immediately gave me the points when I logged into that tune.
Give me a moment before you do Swarm,
No
because
worries.
I gotta get some phaser weapons.
Sure.
I don't know if I can do Swarm. I did it not so long ago. Let me see.
I'm just gonna
Hang on a
find
second.
the
I'll tell you in a sec if we can
that.
do it. You're in the party here and it's not giving me a timeout on it. It's because it's the event, Taz, so there's no cooldown.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hold on. I'm not ready yet.
Oh,
trying to
come
find the,
on. Who did these vocals? I can't find a name.
I can't find the weapons. Ship
Take your
weapons
time.
dealer on DS9.
Lisa
DS9.
Gerrard.
Yeah, I just
that's
pulled it
the
up.
Name.
Australian musician, singer, and composer, member of the group Dead Can Dance, and musical partner Brendan Perry. She is known for her unique singing style.
Yeah.
She has a dramatic contralto voice with a vocal range of 3 octaves, and she was featured in Dune.
Oh yeah, she's been in so many stuff, and you would never probably figure out that's her. This is the tune that Zimmer did in 2002. For what movie? Mission Impossible 2.
Oh.
You'd never think it's Zimmer, you'd never think it can tear you up, but listen to it, it's probably the most epic piece of music ever made. And with Lisa Gerrard's voice, it's just... makes me cry, but I love it. I just absolutely love it. Just one of those tunes that just never gets old. But then again, it's very subtle. So I guess it's just pure Zimmer.
I will take a look at that. I found a link. Oh, you posted a link too. Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
posted, yeah.
We've got 2 links now. Yay!
Can never have too many links. I just thought someone might want to listen to it in chat.
Board King, have you found your weapons yet?
Give me a moment.
I'm not trying to rush you.
No
Just
rush.
asking.
I just had to buy them.
Okay.
From
Did you check
I
in the
did.
fleet banks? All right. The organ used in the movie Interstellar was the 1926 Harrison & Harrison organ at Temple Church in London. I love pipe organs. Old school pipe organs. Though there's more than a few stories of pipe organs, because of the way they're set up, if they didn't get the window placement in the churches just right, or if one of the windows cracked, the wind would come whistling across the opening, and you'd basically get like ghosts howling from the sound effect. It freaked people out. And then somebody's finally like, hang on a second here.
I am ready.
Okay, I'm queuing us for Swarm. As a private one, so you won't get a wee-woo.
Aww.
Sorry, no wee-woos. We're getting out of here.
Wait. Just wanted to
No
say
Wolfie.
we practical engage or something like it.
No Wolfie wee woo.
No Wolfie wee-woos. We have to do a Wolfie wee-woo, or we need to do our wee-woo protocol engaged. I'm getting stuff out. Gosh darn it. Ow, ow, ow.
What happened?
I had the gym yesterday.
Oh.
The thing I hate the
Everything-
most are lunges, and it's part of the workout on leg day.
Well, then go to
And-
the gym next time.
Pardon? Oh, no, I go to the gym every day. I want to look like Hugh Jackson before I turn 55, except I've already passed that mark, but I still want to look like Hugh Jackson, except different. not quite Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackman, excuse me, Hugh Jackman. I'm saying Jackson. And so to do that, it's hitting the gym with a trainer. And there'll be days that I just walk in there and go, I hate you. I hate you. But weirdly enough, 2 months in, I actually feel better. I'm sore all the time, but health-wise, it's way better.
Well, that's what counts, I guess.
Yeah, go figure. Working out every day and paying attention to your diet and getting enough sleep, and you get healthier? What the heck?
Who would have thought?
Exactly. Exactly.
Who would have thought? Yeah, the civilization of productivity that we've kind of enabled in the past 200 years kind of sucks, doesn't it? Like, you gotta do something. You gotta be productive. You're resting. What are you doing? You're sitting doing nothing.
Yeah,
You're not
actually,
being productive. Feel guilty.
That's been incredibly difficult, the resting part. So there's the, okay, we did this rep. Now you have to wait 90 seconds. I'm like, can't we just do the next one? No. And I get done, and he's like, okay, 45 minutes, and then you need to go eat a good meal, and does things like discuss what I need to eat. What the heck? You know, I'm trying to lose weight and things like that. He's like, nope, 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 nope.
Nobody, nope, nope, nope.
2,400 calories a day at the moment, and he's going to switch that up shortly. It's like, I'm always eating. He goes, yes. Are you hungry? Yeah, but he goes, see, we train ourselves not to be hungry, or to be hungry and just suffer with it, but it's our bodies wanting food sometimes.
Satellite is back online.
Huh?
It will launch tractor mines against the Herc ships.
Can we do a Borg ground TFO after this?
Chris, can we do a board ground TFO after this? Do
you can, without me.
Okay.
You don't like the Borg?
He doesn't like ground.
Ground Borg suck. I hate every single one of them.
Because I have...
You know what we could do?
Borg TFO, and I have to do phaser ground in.
Yeah, what's a relatively easy one that doesn't take forever for board ground? There's not a lot of board ground right now.
No, and they haven't introduced a new one in ages.
Yeah, I mean, they do Borg Battle Royale, but that's not something you can count as a TFO because it doesn't have an endpoint.
Yeah, it's like it's Arena of Stompek, I guess. Just
yeah, it is.
An ending.
Let's see.
Waves. I just...
You know what we could do, though, if you don't mind spending an extra minute with it, Board King, is we could do Jupiter Station Showdown, which would get all your Borg. How many Borg do you need on the ground?
No, I need to do a Borg TFO, and then I have to do ground phaser damage.
Oh, ground phaser damage. Well, we can solve that the easier way then than doing ground TFOs, because they do take longer for the Borg ones. How about if we do like an ISA? I'll get you your Borg, and then we can go do something on the ground. Like
power dissension.
Yeah,
like
we could do power
Operation
dissension.
Wolf.
Yeah, those are fun. Would you join us for that, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those I can.
Would that work for you, Board King?
Okay, I was hoping to get hit. I was hoping to hit 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, but it's going to be a much bigger stone and take a lot longer. The only no, because that doesn't work. That's patrol. Jupiter Station is relatively fast for getting Borg kills.
Yeah, but it's not a TFO.
It's not a TFO. The Borg TFOs that are ground are long.
Yeah, they're long and they require team coordination. Some of them.
Yeah. So
I don't have the firepower on the ground anyway, so it's just like yeah.
So if we do the Borg space and a ground for your damage, we can knock it out a lot faster than just doing 1 Borg TFO ground.
Yeah, we probably hit the phaser damage and ground quickly, but you still have to complete the Borg TFO, and it takes a bit of time.
Actually, Jupiter Station Showdown will get you your ground damage really quick. How much ground damage do you need?
20,000.
Yeah, we can knock that out with Operation Wolf easy peasy.
Kind of a shame that there's no balance, and for instance, a bug hunt is so fast. It's a ground TFO, and they don't have an equivalent in like others. Like some of the ground ones will just take forever.
Well,
like the Undine ground is probably the most sucky one ever. Like it's the most it takes forever.
Yeah. If you get a team that knows exactly what they're doing, it's easy.
Yeah, and it
goes fast.
Not one that pops up often, even in random. So it's not like you can easily memorize everything.
Oh,
and then you always get a random if you go random TFOs that doesn't know what to do.
Yep.
So they're just running like headless chicken. It's just like, no, that's why I never hit the randoms. I need a random space button separated from random ground. There we go. What was those swirly thingy in? Like, there was a icon of a swirly thingy in there.
Oh, I have no idea.
Blue swirly thing on the dreadnought. I don't know what it was. It's some sort of power, but I don't know which one, which console or thing does
Blue
it.
swirly?
The blue swirly that looks like some sort of crystal or something. I don't know.
Blue swirly crystals. I have no idea. I'm not even paying attention to this.
Crystal?
What?
Palvin crystals?
Maybe. I don't know. It just happened on the dreadnought on the hive, and I don't know what it was. It just appeared for a moment as it died in a cloud of explosions. I was like wondering what the hell it was.
Well, let me know if you see it again, because...
Sure.
Well, you know how we have the Marvel Sparkle Circle?
Circle.
This would be the Stowe Sparkle something. We have to come up with a name for that one.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Look, it's a mom.
Tis a mom.
Are you in the middle one?
Yeah, I am. I am at the moment.
No,
yes.
I'm talking about Chris.
Yeah.
He's moving between Gamma and Beta at the moment.
More like a beta, yeah, but yeah.
I'm going back over to Alpha because it's all pretty in red. I was thinking to myself, they've got all the Christmas decorations out early. And then somebody pointed out Christmas is like 6 weeks away. It's not that early. Oh my gosh, it's 6 weeks away.
6 weeks? Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, Christmas is going to be easy. The hardest part is figuring out what breakfast is going to be. Because we're going to basically just have dinner together on like Christmas Eve or the 23rd. Because the guys all have to work.
I'm gonna be eating my cream of wheat in my cave.
Yeah, I'll just get some food and I'll just be sitting in my cave as well.
Yeah, well,
Just me, my fluffer and I.
Yeah, that's my goal, is me and the fluffs.
Maybe I'll watch my movie.
I'm going to watch my favorite Christmas movies, and I think I'll throw in a little Deadpool and Wolverine to go on top of it for just a nice...
I want to watch Ernest Saves Christmas.
My Christmas movie is the Patrick Stewart Christmas Carol.
Oh my god.
I love that one. And if I could... I had a cassette of him reading.
Oh, I had that cassette a long time ago.
The only Christmas themed movie I can tolerate, and I don't really know why, it just has this cozy vibe, is probably The Holiday.
The Holiday?
Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jack Black.
Oh.
Jude Law.
I don't know it at all, but I like Jack Black.
You don't know it?
Nope.
Okay. Well, it's kind of like a romantic comedy of sorts, but it's the one it's palatable for me, because it's not much about the love aspect of like romantic way. It's just like about like just finding love in general, like for life and stuff like that.
It's kind of cool.
It's kind of cozy idea because there's this, I don't know, I think one of them is, I don't remember what Kate Winslet's character profession was, but I think she's like an editor in a newspaper or something, or a magazine. And there's this character that she's like hopelessly falling in love with, even though he's completely not He's just using her affection to get what he wants, but it doesn't end well for her. So she just feels she needs to move, and then she finds this offer online that you can swap houses for 2 weeks or something.
Oh, I have heard of this movie. Yes.
Yeah. She swaps with Cameron Diaz, who's a movie trailer, big blockbuster movie trailer creator or something like a PR agency, I guess, and they swap houses.
Yeah, I have heard of this movie.
Lives. It's kind of cozy. It's the only film I can tolerate Jack Black in.
Oh, I like Jack Black. He's
the only movie I like Jack Black in was The Alamo.
The Alamo?
The updated Alamo.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
With Billy Bob Thornton and all that.
Okay, so my usual question with historical movies is, did the ending change? I.e., people are like, oh, the Titanic was great. I'm like, did it not sink this time?
Well, I've heard that argument, but it's not about Titanic. It's the funny thing is, this film is titled Titanic, but it's not about Titanic. It's not the main character. It's not the main protagonist. It's more like a background to the romantic story.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of a reason why I still like it, even though it's there's nothing surprising happening in terms of it doesn't sink this time. It's more about the story, and I do like Kate Winslet's character and she was so young.
I just don't know which of the version of the Alamo I actually liked. Because they both ended a little different.
Sav says Shallow Hal. Actually, Shallow Hal's a good movie. I like that one.
The other movie I could watch in Christmas is probably The Birdcage with Nathan Lane and Robin Williams.
And Hank Azaria. That's such a good movie.
He kills this film. He just steals it. Hank is just... Yeah, he's such a wonderful person. He's just in general an actor. And I just love seeing him anywhere. But he kills this one.
Apparently he improv'd some of those scenes.
Yeah, there was a lot of improv there, and most of films that have Robin Williams also have tons of improv. But I like when Robin Williams is there in the movie and he's not the main star. He's not stealing the show. Nathan Lane and Hank Azaria literally steal this one.
Well,
it's just
originally they wanted Robin Williams to play the Nathan Lane role, and he said that and he didn't want to do it. He thought that Nathan Lane was a better fit for it, and he wanted to play the not caricature.
Campy.
Yeah, he wanted a different role, so they switched it out, and I think it turned out beautifully.
It worked.
Such a great movie.
So great. Nathan Lane is just.
Oh,
he kills it.
Sav hit it.
I love his screams and all the grunts he makes. It's just.
Sav says Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. That is so true.
Yeah.
Die Hard is a...
Die Hard? There were two Christmas movies.
No, it's got to be the first one is the best Christmas movie. The second one, the one that tries to be a Christmas movie, isn't as much of a Christmas movie as Die Hard is.
You know what's the most Christmas movie? It's probably the worst word. It's most played to death Christmas movie here in Poland.
Oh, which one?
Home Alone and Home Alone 2.
Yeah, they do them a lot here, and I don't like either one.
They do them there's a station, there's a TV station, one of the private ones, that broadcasts it every bloody year. Well, it's just and the New Year's Eve is always Home Alone 2, so the New Year one, and I'm like, God, everyone has seen it a million times, do something different.
I can't remember what channel it is. I want to say it's TNT or one of the other Turner channels that on Christmas Day they show the movie A Christmas Story for 24 hours.
I think it's TBS.
TBS, thank you, yeah.
I got to go,
TNT.
I'm sorry, Taz?
I got to go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Take care, Taz. Thank you much for shooting things for us.
Bye.
Shooting? He was looking at them and they vaporized.
Sav says it's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from Nakatomi Tower. So
I've
true.
heard that Harry Potter is a Die Hard movie.
What?
Because you got a bunch of kids running away from Alan Rickman.
Okay, kind of true.
Okay, that kind of checks out. Yeah.
Alright, I got some AP damage, I got some kinetic damage, and I got some Tholian chips. Anybody up for a really quick red alert in Tholian land?
Yeah.
Are we going to do a Borg TFO?
Oh yeah, we have to do a Borg TFO first. I can come back to doing that. Let me reteam us here. Did you change tunes, Borking?
No. I'm still my Klingon.
Why do I not see you there? Oh, we're not friends on this account, that's why.
Wow.
X in chat.
Wow.
There we go. Let me friend you first. There we go. Then I can add you to the private queue. It'll pop up.
Bruce Moore?
Bruce Spanner, please. Bruce Spanner.
Oh.
Humor? It's an Ed name. Peter Porker and Bruce Spanner. I was walking the dogs and it was starting to rain yesterday, and temperature was dropping just enough to be at that point of, is this going to turn into snow? But no, it decided to turn into rain. You know, that's probably when that branch fell in the back, because that's when we were gone for about an hour, and I didn't go back out that back door again. I have 2 back doors, one from the kitchen, one from my bedroom, and I've been moving furniture, so I haven't gone out the bedroom door for a while.
Well, we had a hailstorm the other night.
All right, so we are doing a Borg TFO, and we're just going to do a Borg TFO. Okay, is everybody ready? Anybody want to join us? I got room for one more if somebody wants to join. Okay, we're going to do ISA with 4 tunes, so here we go. I haven't seen it yet, so I was busy being in horrible pain. No, you're not teamed in, Cliff. It's a private queue, and you accepted it. You're in the team, Cliff. You're right there. See? Right there.
We were protocol auto engaged.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I know when it doesn't show up on the left side of the screen, people like, party, no, party. Yes. No, I do.
Can break off.
Well, mine does the other thing. My brain forgets to break up the team when I switch accounts, so you guys remain teamed. And then I can't do anything.
Oh?
It's a Joshua. Good morning, Joshua.
Morning.
Howdy.
Yeah, good morning, Chris. How are you?
Cold again, and a little bit more awake, though.
The temperature jumped up to 51 this morning after being 36 when I got up yesterday. But the dog still insisted on snuggling right on top of me the whole time, because my dogs really, really did not want me to be comfortable. Why am I doing these? Let's switch some of these out real quick here. Get some kinetic damage.
I finally got the 2 bundles I wanted.
Oh, what'd you get and what'd you get?
The 13th anniversary and the Romulan Legendary Warbird.
Well, the 13th is fun. I will give you that one.
The Duderedex and the Scimitar bundle. Legendary.
Good choice. I love me my Romulan chips. I should buy some.
Yes, you should.
I know I should. Because right now I have so much time to play. But based on a comment from my boss yesterday,
Not so much.
Yeah, maybe time to play a little bit more. I have to talk to the accountant. Always have to talk to...
Why do you have to talk to the accountant?
Because I know how much money I need to make on a monthly basis to pay my bills before I officially retire. And I want to make sure there's more than enough sitting in the account to be able to do that for the next 30 years.
30, 40 years.
40 years it was technically possible. I mean, it's not unheard of in my family. But that's getting up there.
You never know. Genetics and all that.
Well, I do know most of the women in my family, with the exception of my mom, lived into their hundreds.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, then it's totally possible then.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it would be... 102 was the eldest of them, but that was both of my grandmothers, or one was 101. And my aunts all died either in their very late 90s or early hundreds. But they all led very clean lives, no smoking, no drinking, no partying. And then there was my mother.
Party animal.
Party animal, yep. It took care of her. Sav reminds us that my uncle's grandmother lived to 116 and she was the oldest woman in Canada. Hey, if she had it together to 116, then that's totally awesome.
My day's pretty easy.
Oh?
Bug hunt with disrupt to damage ground.
Oh, that works out well.
And then disrupt to damage space for 500,000. Yeah, that works out extremely well. Okay, you lazy. Get up.
What'd you call me? You call me lazy?
No, I'm talking about the other people in the TFO with me. Sleeping on the job.
Oh, somebody decided to AFK the bug hunt yesterday.
No,
Which,
I died.
It's no problem. You can AFK the bug hunt. Because it's easy enough to do it with 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
But it does go slower. But rather than saying, they're AFKing it, I always prefer to think, they're doing it at work and they got a phone call. Or the kids ran in needing
There's always a chance something came up.
Yeah.
They had an emergency toilet visit.
Yes. Or the kids are bleeding out on the floor, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, they fell asleep because they were tired.
Yeah, I know more than a few people who've fallen asleep on their keyboards, literally.
I was close to that this morning.
Oh, that's not good.
Or their mouse
how
and keyboard
was.
batteries died.
No.
It doesn't have to be cozy. It's just like you're this drained of energy.
Working, it was they were in chat, and we knew their head was on the keyboard because they had their camera on. And every time they turned their head, there'd be a line of text like FRP, exclamation point, comma. So yeah, it was definitely I'm asleep on my keyboard.
It was a long press button for you.
Yeah, at least they weren't in game, because that would have been a problem. If they had keybinds, of course.
Oh boy, that'd have been interesting.
Oh yeah. Of course, it probably would have died super quick too.
Unless he's got a macro set up pretty well good and you set someone to follow.
That's the point, yeah, you could. But as soon as the TFO's out, then you'd be out of it too. Think we'll have time to run a really quick red alert when we're done here?
I don't. I'm just running out of time now.
No worries. I'm going to throw in a really quick Tholian red alert, which will take all a second. Since I have to do 5 Tholian ships, I would figure we'll do it the super easy way. But I'll log out of here first and get myself ready for work, because it's going to be an exciting day of interviews. Woo!
Trying to find your replacement, is it?
Yep, we are trying to find my replacement. Exactly. It's very interesting. It's the front desk, so one of the huge function is receptionist, and we've had more men responding than women this time around.
Oh.
So
That could be an interesting turnaround.
it wouldn't be the first time we've had a man taking the front desk.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
They are cheap.
What?
They updated the Amagosa Nebula on the Starfleet side, but they never did it for the Klingon.
Say that again?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Why are my red alerts grayed out?
So you know the lifetime area
Yeah.
capture table?
Yeah.
They never updated the visual for the Klingon.
Oh, okay. I wasn't quite sure where you're going with that one. Let's see if it'll let me join from here. That's interesting. It's grayed out on one screen, but not on this one.
Right, I'm off.
All right, Chris, get back to work. Get back to work. While I'm waiting here for this to queue, I'm going to get us out of here for the day. So on behalf of Moopsy in the Morning, wish everybody has a really good day. We will 99% sure be on tonight, provided my trainer doesn't kill me at the gym today. I will see you all tomorrow, and in the meantime, stay moopsome.
Moopsy, Moopsy, shall I be
Shun.